Then there's Carlos Boozer. And it's Chandler in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Price. Then it's Mullen. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And opening day here for both of these teams, Brent Barry. The fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
In the corner, Irving with it. Pass to Chandler. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Chandler skilled on the inside. Not many defenders are going to match up with his size down there.
And Boozer with the block. Irving against Price. And Carter has it in the corner. Here's the three. Not going to go that time. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Shot from 12. Carter pulls it in. First quarter of play. 1 minute played. Sinks that one from the post.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Grimes passes to Wembanyama. Outside Tatum. Stolen by Boozer. Lob pass to Bryant. Got a piece of it. Boozer can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Bryant in the corner. The tray. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Here's Wembanyama. Outside Mullen. Bryant the pass to Boozer. Count it. And let's get your take, guys, and the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Mullen after Carlos Boozer's score. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Here's Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And that one falls for Carter. Carter hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Number 5, the Warriors.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
Wembanyama on the foul.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Team basketball.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Carter down low. 2 points. That one goes. Carter's got 6 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Tatum. Here's Grimes. And it's sent back by Carter. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Outside, Mullen, and he's good on the 3-ball. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Carter outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Price, the pass to Wembanyama. Boozer against Tatum. Outside Mullen. Takes the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Here matched up against the Golden State Warriors is how they're going to tip off the new season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Knicks. 6-point game. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Grimes following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Chandler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Irving. Nothing on the board. Poked away. Price with the steal. Mullen against Kobe. Out to Price. Golden State moving it around. Here's Tatum. The shot will not fall. Excellent defense there from Boozer.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Outside Carter. And Tatum pulls it down.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Teams deciding to change it up.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. He's coming off an excellent season. 7th in scoring, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And that one falls for Tatum.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
And so Tatum nails them both. The Knicks leading by 6. And here is Jordan. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Tatum. Rebound, Grant.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Tatum. He scores, and he's off the shot with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And stolen by Tatum. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Jordan. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. That gives them the lead. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Jordan. And stolen by Murray. Here's Castle. Still scoreless. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
The feed now to Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Murray against Stoudemire. Pass to McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Shot clock at 2. Stoudemire finds Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Castle. They get it back. And Tatum stays with it. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The 19-foot shot. A shot by McGrady, no good. And here's Golden State. Pippen with a wide-open look. No good on the 3. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Here's the pass to McGrady. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside for Murray. Goes back up. The rebound by Grant.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Jordan. McGrady against Tatum. That's tipped and stolen by Murray. Pass to Castle. It's deflected. Stolen by Grant. Left side, Jordan. Misses, and the dry spell continues. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Castle. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Tatum. And he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for Jason Tatum.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Pippen.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of the points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts. Everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Derek Fisher, Chandler out there with Carlos Boozer. Then there's Carter, and it's Bryant in at the 3 spot. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Put big guys on the floor.
Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
The first one falls. Hits them both. Warriors leading by 10. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, seen it all. Back to you.
Well, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. And here's Price for three. Knicks with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Mullen, and Mullen with the slam.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Second team foul.
The Knicks have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Price looking it over. Here's Grimes, defended by Carter. Back to Price. 6 to shoot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Price has got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. Price against Fisher. Inside. Out to Kobe. Fires the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bryant up top. He's got 8. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Tatum down low. He's covered by Boozer. Here's Price. Knicks with the rebound. Chandler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Carter with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Carter with the bucket.
And Chandler's so good at using his height to see over the top of the defense to deliver.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 13-point lead. No good from Price. Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's Boozer. That's good on the assist by Bryant. Boozer's got his second basket of the game.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The offensive rebound and slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Kobe.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Grimes passes to Price. Rebound by Kobe.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And he trims the lead to single digits. 15 points for Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now Price. He's got 5. Over to the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State. Tatum against Boozer. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum with another miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Bryant drives in. And Bryant fights off the contact.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Pass to Wembanyama. Tatum against Boozer. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Is checked in for the Knicks. Allen comes in for Carter.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Victor Wembanyama. Great showing for him last season. Last year averaged 21 points per, over 3.5 blocks and 10 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Warriors leading by 8. On the wing, Mullen. All sorts of time. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Mullen's got 4 points this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's Allen on the wing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Grimes, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Ray Allen picks one up.
I like when Grimes looks to score because it makes the defense overcommit like that at times.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You can see how much Quentin Grimes relies on that speed and skill he has. He's trying to stay ahead of you and find some room to score.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Tatum. Pippen comes in for Mullen. And Castle is subbed in for Price. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside, Fisher. Dishes to Bryant. Clock at 6. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Warriors leading by 10. Here's Castle. Here's Grimes. Misses the three. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Knicks. Over Castle. Kobe misses. Warriors are gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And Pippen slams it in.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Passes it to Grimes. Pippen outside. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And here's Fisher outside. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one. Wembanyama with it. He's got 9. To the wing right side. Here's Castle. Drops in the tray. Castle's got 5.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Allen. Green with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Bryant. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter. It's deflected. Now here's Allen. Not a lot of... Oh!
Yeah. And I can say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to Castle. And the Warriors miss again. The Knicks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Allen. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Allen's got his first 2 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 9.
For a player like Grimes, you have to make your threes. So important to earn more playing time.
Allen for 3. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
Free ball.
Kobe's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Castle. He has 5. Grimes. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Allen for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the middle. Here's Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
Smart pass by Grimes. He wasn't finding his shot, so time to give one away.
Fisher looking it over. He kicks it to Kobe. Feeds it to Allen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Banked in off the glass. Pippen's got 8 here in the quarter.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
And so it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Castle. Jason Tatum is out there with Mullen. Then there's Price. And it's Grimes in at the two. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
From downtown, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Carter looking around. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The shot's good from Mullen.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Kobe kicks to Carter. Baseline J on the way, and the shot is long. Warriors leading by 14. Now the pass to Tatum. That's tipped.
And some aggressive defense from Boozer, just attacking that shot.
And Bryant throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. So it's the Warriors now. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Carter. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That is his first foul of the game. Several teams changing it up here. And the wide open shot from Price. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Carter. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Chandler, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
This is where size helps Chandler out tremendously. He knows he's got the upper hand in there and great at going into the contact.
The first free throw is good. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, it's hard.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Carter, the pass to Kobe. It's Bryant converting down low.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Wembanyama outside. And here's Tatum for 3. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment is a success.
A huge success.